Ever wonder what it's like living in the most exclusive community overlooking Las Vegas? Just picture waking up to breathtaking views of the Las Vegas Strip, being surrounded by award-winning architecture and luxury amenities. Welcome to Asaya, where elegance meets elevation. If you're new here, my name is Olga. I make videos about living in beautiful Las Vegas. I'm also a real estate agent here. And now with that, I can't wait to show you Asaya. Asaya is a premier luxury community here in the Las Vegas Valley. It is located in Henderson, just south of the Las Vegas Strip. It is nestled in the McCullough mountain range, and it is directly next to another luxury community here in Henderson, which is McDonald Highlands. Asaya offers its residents panoramic views of the Las Vegas Valley and the beautiful Las Vegas Strip. The community spans 670 acres, and it has 313 custom home sites, and the community is designed perfectly to blend in with the desert landscaping that is all around us. Check out this cactus. So I want to share a little bit of history with you guys. Asaya was developed by Hong Kong billionaire Henry Chang in 2004. Now, the development of the community actually stopped in 2008 because of everything that was happening in the real estate market. Development resumed in 2014 with a renewed focus of creating a luxury community that blends in modern desert architecture with beautiful desert landscaping that's nestled right here in the McCullough mountain range. And the first resident moved into this community in 2015. As you guys may have seen, I recently did a video on McDonald Highlands, which I will link right here, calling it one of the most exclusive communities here in the Las Vegas Valley. And it is, but let me tell you, if you didn't think you could get more exclusive than McDonald Highlands with its stunning Dragon Ridge golf course, with its massive homes on big lots overlooking the Las Vegas Strip, with its upcoming Four Seasons residences, well, let me tell you, it does with Asaya. So I want to tell you a couple of the key differences between Asaya and McDonald Highlands, so you have some context about what is different between these two neighboring communities that are just 3 minutes apart from one another. So with Asaya, there is a really large focus on privacy. Like I mentioned earlier, there is only 313 custom home lots. So that is a lot less than McDonald Highlands. The homes actually sit on larger pieces of land than McDonald Highlands. They are farther apart, and there is really just a huge focus on privacy and exclusivity. The lots here in Asaya start at around $1 million. And custom homes here in Asaya start at around 4 million and go into tens of millions. The sky is the limit here at Asaya. Currently, today on the market, the least expensive property here in the community is $6.8 million, and the most expensive property right now on the market in Asaya for a resale home is $22.4 million. Now, let me tell you a little bit about McDonald Highlands and the differences. So McDonald Highlands really is focused around the community being social together. It is based around Dragon Ridge Country Club, so they're all about gathering for golf, social activities, and really connecting for different events within the community. Price points in McDonald Highlands also start slightly lower than Asaya. You can get a townhome for $1.5 million, and homes start at about $2.5 million. And of course, they go up. The most expensive property currently on the market here in the Las Vegas Valley is in McDonald Highlands. So that is not to say that homes there are not amazing, but the starting points are slightly higher here in Asaya. Even though McDonald Highlands definitely tends to be more community social event focused, they do have a 23,000 foot community center here in Asaya that offers lots of different luxury amenities. There's tennis and pickleball courts. There is pools. There is a half-court basketball court, and there is a restaurant here within the community, which you do as part of your HOA dues, which are $800 a month. There is an additional $100 food and beverage credit that you do have to spend monthly, which I think is really cool and does add that community element. And it does incentivize the residents of the Asaya community to go dine, have drinks at the restaurant here within the community, and connect with all of the other residents who live here. So as I mentioned, there are 313 custom home sites here in Asaya total. There are about 70 home sites that are still available if you are looking to build a custom home. The lots here start at half an acre and go to 2 acres. So you have ample space for privacy, for a beautiful big home, and all of the homes here have panoramic views of the Las Vegas Valley, the mountains, and the Strip. Okay, I'm going to hop in the car and take us around the community so we can check out some of these absolutely stunning homes. Okay, so let's talk about living here in Asaya. So you can either buy a resale home, which, you don't have to wait, though there is a handful of resale homes on the market in Asaya, or you could build a custom home for yourself. I mean, this community is really created for building custom homes. I mean, I am just looking all around me and there are straight up mountains. Now, I did also want to mention to you guys that when Asaya was being developed, the developer had to excavate some ungodly amount of metric tons of rock to create this community. As you could tell, we are right there in the mountains and there is so much open space all around us. So when I said privacy, I really meant privacy. You could be very far away from your closest neighbor. So again, huge emphasis on privacy and exclusivity within this community. I mean, we are so high up. It really actually feels like we're about to touch the sky. As far as elevation goes, Asaya does start at 1,900 feet and it goes up to 3,000 feet in elevation. We are pulling up what feels like to the top of the mountain here. So I think this likely is the highest point of Asaya. So as I mentioned, Asaya is where you would go if you want to build a custom home. Home builders like Blue Heron and several other top builders here in the Las Vegas Valley build here in Asaya. So the process of that is you get the lot, and as I mentioned, the lots go up to about 2 acres, starting at half an acre. You pick out your site, you work with the builder, and you create a home that is desert contemporary. That is the only kind of home that you are allowed to build here in Asaya, just so it is very congruent with the community and all of the other homes. You then work with Asaya and you go through an architectural review process to make sure that everything looks good. And the process of building a custom home here in Asaya is about 18 to 36 months. It also goes without saying that Asaya is guard gated. There is 24/7 security, so definitely one of the most secure communities in the Las Vegas Valley. So there are also some parts of the Asaya community that feels like you are in a canyon. You don't see anything else but mountains around you. So it truly is that peaceful retreat. But I will tell you that you are only a few minutes away from daily conveniences, grocery stores, dining, shopping, and you're about 20 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip, from the airport. So while it feels like you are so tucked away and just miles and miles away from any city conveniences, you are really just a few minutes away from anywhere that you would want to be here in the Las Vegas Valley. Over 15 million cubic yards of material had to be excavated just to create these home sites. And this is one of the largest excavations in the country. One unique subdivision within Asaya is Canyon Residences. They recently broke ground, and it's an enclave of 51 single-story lock-and-leave homes with 7 pre-designed floor plans built by none other than Blue Heron. The homes start at 3,500 square feet and go to 4,800 square feet, and they start at $2 million. Asaya also has an 8,000 square foot pool within the community, and this pool is the largest pool within a community in all of Las Vegas. The community also offers concierge services, a wine tasting room, Wi-Fi throughout the community, a coffee bar, private dining room, fire pit, an outdoor gathering area. There's games. I mean, you name it, and Asaya has it. There's also a network of private trails that span the community, providing very easy convenience to trails for walking, running, and biking. The community also has a 2-acre family park that cost $5 million to build. It includes a splash pad, play structures, picnic tables, grills, and a dog park. Asaya is the perfect backdrop for every outdoor activity. So for those of you guys who have seen my McDonald Highlands video, I'm curious, what vibe are you feeling personally? If money was no object, based on everything that I've shared and based on everything that you have seen so far in the video, where would you pick? The communities are pretty similar in some ways. I mean, the desert landscaping and the views are just stunning in both communities, but it is the difference is very obvious once you drive through Asaya. The privacy element is definitely very, very prominent here. And that wraps it up for the tour of Asaya, one of the most luxury, exclusive communities here in the Las Vegas Valley. As you guys could tell, it's windy. I'm standing at the top of the mountain, but it is so worth it to be up here right now in a little bit of wind so you could see just how amazing it is up here. And I mean, they do say the view is truly better from the top. And how do you argue with that? Thank you guys so much for coming along on the tour of Asaya. If you have any questions about Asaya real estate, or Las Vegas real estate, feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to put my contact details right here. Send me a message. I would love to talk to you and answer any and all questions that you have. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.